Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Cut! 180! Go, 12, go!
They can't hang with us! 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check.
Bravo!
54. Target, 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 target. Right there. 54.
Listen.
54 Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the...
We go. 76. 76. Turbo.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Able to spin free. He gets it to Gurley. Complete. And boy, he did all he could, but he's going to finally be stopped a couple yards short of the first. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Mike, 54. You're not ready. You're not ready. Check, 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 check.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
We go tonight. 180. 76. Tell him. 76. 76.
54 Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, foxtrot. Foxtrot.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goff. Skirts by him at the 35. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I don't think you got it, son. Check 3. Check 3. Check 43. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Maverick wall.
Out.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
White 20.
Mike 54.
I got one. Check 52.
DC. Tiger.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, Alpha.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Out of the gun. Gone. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. A gain of 6 there on first.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
180.
54 Mike.
Hey, keep it up.
Check.
Louis.
Check.
Hey, 76.
To throw again on second down. Goff over the middle. Dorsett. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, I 7.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing on third. Goff. Dancing to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. An update from Denver. The Broncos have taken the early lead, and we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. So on fourth down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
He's not going to get me.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Hey, kill.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
Watch the twitch. Back.
Kill.
Mike 48. Watch the run. 22, jet, cover. 22.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Kill.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island.
Gun.
Check 4. Like the pass. 24 is the mic. I'm coming for you, son. Alert flare.
Here we go. Go to 54. Line in.
24 is the mic. Hey, man. Watch.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Vontaze Burfict, the one to get him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Switch.
24 is the mic. Record. Tighten up.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Here we go. Line in.
Mike 58, right there. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. 20! And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Check motion, 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 motion. Hey, check right. Watching your grind. Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Kill.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Tiger.
No.
Value three.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Zerline's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And he's got some space here. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, yeah. Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams' 37-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, kill. 47.
Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Here we go. Here we go. Kill.
Back to you.
Go. Get out there.
58, Mike. I got this.
We're going to 54. Line in.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
On the left side, Gallup's got it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's get it. Deuce.
They go going to 52.
48 to Mike. Bring it.
26.
Pollard going to try the right side. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Let's get it.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. That was a safety Taylor Rapp right there on the coverage. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Maher is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
This will be taken in at the 1. Spins past it. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now on 2nd and 16. Prescott. This to Jarwin. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Kill. Here we go, 47.
Check tight. Gun.
Get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete. But it appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Play to win. Let's go.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense,
we
got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Watch the action.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
We go tonight. 120.
All day, baby, all day. Here we go. Motion. Check 26, check 26. He's checking. Crash.
Left side, it's Dorsett. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike, 54. Ready?
2 for 1. Recon, 132 fighter.
Now it's Gurley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hey, Shell.
From the 38, Goff. Being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Switch.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Coming this way. Here we go.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check. Lucky.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another first and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. 6-6. Pull it high. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Kill. 12. Kill. Check 50 smooth. Check 55 to Mike. Check. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Throwing on second and long. Gone. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Check 3.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That's another Rams first down. First down and goal to go.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
We got this at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
48 to Mike.
Here's Pollard again. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there.
Hey, we go back to 48 right now. Let's go. We own them.
26.
On third down, it's Pollard. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. There he goes right side. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
There we go. 48.
All day, dog.
On third down, this is Jackson, and he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Go full strength.
Gun.
Mike 48. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check nickel.
Undercrunch. 26.
They'll run it with Jackson, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Switch it, hey. Under.
Hey, we go back to 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, defense.
26.
Now a give, right side. Pollard, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Play that time. Don't let us breathe, defense.
Shit. 48 to Mike. Rip right. Check 31.
Check.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hey, here we go. 48.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Switch.
Go. Get out there. 26.
On third down, Pollard. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. And a Cowboy first down.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Gun.
Hey, look, 48.
Go to 54. 180. 26.
On first down, Pollard. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here.
Switch it, hey.
Motion to the backfield. 58's to Mike. 58's to Mike.
Here's Prescott. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the fourth. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go! Let's go!
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Value 3. Protein spill.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Shell.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
You better be afraid of me. Check. Watch safety creep.
Hey, kill.
Safety's creeping.
2.
Check 49. Check
12.
Fresno. Check.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. The Rams on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm on.
Obama. Hey, Charlie.
54. Watch the run.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Switch.
Goff now to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Austin. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They're in the 4th quarter in Denver. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11.
We're going to 54. Why is? Here we go, 47.
48's the mic.
Hey, kill. 47.
Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now.
26.
Watch the turn.
26.
He's back to throw. Outright completes it to Jarwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here we go. Why is?
Watch the run.
Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46.
So one. Check 48's the mic.
Under.
The mic. Blue Dan. Hey, look.
Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46.
48's mic. 48's mic. I got you. 48.
26.
Prescott to throw. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Watch the shift.
Hey, kill.
48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Here we go.
Right.
Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
26.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 30-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this.
And that is going to be a safety. And that disastrous play partner is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is, because they give up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So this one will end.